Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the...
Yo!
Hey!
What's up?
What's
How are
up,
you guys
Connor? How you
doing?
doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you
We're
guys?
living. Cannot
Yeah.
complain, hanging in. Kind of in a similar boat to you, I feel like, having a lot of conversations with people over Zooms, which has been fun.
Yeah.
Writing music from home, which is like a new thing for us, a new experience. But yeah, I mean, life's good. How about you?
It's been pretty good. I just got my first vaccine, which was pretty fun. And then
Let's go.
I've just been making music at home and just hanging out, really. That's really it. But, yeah.
Where
Amazing.
are
I'd
you?
love
Where
to
do you
hear that.
live?
I live in Madison, Wisconsin. So
Nice.
it's kind of dreary out right now because it's April, but it's all right weather. It's chilling.
Can't complain.
you,
Can't complain.
Yeah, how old are you? You're in college?
No, so I'm a senior in high school, so I'm 17.
Cool.
Wild.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Well, this is amazing then, because I feel like
super cool.
what's crazy about that is this is kind of when things started happening for us too in music. Like, I love that like your music's connecting now and your performances are cutting through. Like, this is a really cool, exciting time to have your music start connecting and to have this kind of start happening, because like that's exactly where we were when we graduated high school. That we got in a van, went on tour, and started like really making it happen. So you're in a very good place to be like.
Yeah, it's kind of like I got into music like in 8th grade, so I've been producing and recording in my room for about like 4 or 5 years now. And so
Wow.
I've just been like, yeah, I got like the Michael Jackson Thriller mic, the Shure SM7B, so I've kind of just been like running with
Sweet.
that. But yeah,
You know what's funny about that
it's
mic is I recorded all the vocals for our last record on one of those, just sitting on a couch. It's like
They're so
I swear by
nice.
it. There's no better way.
Yeah, they're so nice. Yeah.
You started things in 8th grade. You're in senior year now. What's next for you? What's the plan from here?
So I'm going to community college for a year in my city. So I'm going to Madison College and then I'm transferring to UW. And I'm doing that to save money, but also like it's easier to pursue what I want to do. And like I'm still gonna be like, because I've been able to work school in and then also pursue music as like the main thing. So it's kind of like I've just put my head fully into it for like 5 years of my life, and then I'm kind of like I finished my first album, so I'm kind of like taking a break for a little bit, but I'm still going really hard at it.
Nice.
But yeah.
Amazing. I heard you have an amazing performance, and I think, are you down if we watch it? Should we check it out?
Playing would you rather when it comes to fire? You always said that you prefer to drown. You were still in the ambulance when the cops suggested you the one who tried to burn it down. Come to find out, I'm a kid on the street, you're on the end. Find a way out of a suicide pact over family and friends. time I see you, you show me 100 different ways to say the same things. Come to find out, I'm a kid on the street and you're on the end. Find a way out of a suicide pact on my family and friends. And the touchdown, I'll be waving.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
That's sick, dude.
that
Yeah.
is such a vibe. Such a vibe.
I love.
Thank you.
I love the camera looks coming
Yeah.
in the camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had the whole thing.
Thank you
You
so
had the whole
much.
thing nailed. The aesthetic of it, the setup for the shot is great, which is like above and
Yeah,
beyond.
thank
Like,
you.
you know, someone says, "Hey, do a performance of this song," and it's like, not only do you have to do the song justice, and you did, but like you also set up this entire scene that was so like beautiful and well done. That's like
Yeah.
you're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game for sure.
Thank you so much.
It's also
Love it.
just like showing emotion, like, you know, when you're like an artist and you're so young is so difficult, you know. I remember even like performing, I didn't really know like what to do on stage, you know what I mean? I just didn't know like how to
Yeah.
react and what faces to make. Yeah, it's super good and super, you're ahead of your time for sure, dude.
Totally. Well, you absolutely nailed it. I think like two things that I think are just so like you have really working in your favor is like your falsetto work is so strong, and I think
Yeah,
like
in a lot of
what's
senses.
not always it's something that doesn't always come natural to people is that smooth transition from like falsetto into like full voice. It's just not everybody has that. It took me so
Yeah.
long to figure out.
It took you a while, I remember, Alex. Not a long
Yeah.
time, but
That
it took you a little while.
That took me about like straight up 4 years, because I originally my vocal coach, I only took my vocal coach for like 6 months, and he was obsessed with Boney Bear and
There you
and Radiohead, and they always use
Yeah.
so I never got it then because I didn't know really how to sing then, and then all of a sudden like I just started practicing it more, and then I kind of nailed it down.
So you have some questions for us, yeah?
I do I got some ready.
Let's go. What can we do for you, Connor?
What is your guys' first song you guys ever wrote that you guys were confident in? So not the first song, but the first song you guys were confident in. And also
Ooh.
why were you confident in it?
Yeah, it's a great. I don't know if anyone's ever asked us that. It's a great question.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
I was gonna say that we have a song called "The Party Scene," which we wrote in high school, and for us, it was so we had like a 4-song EP when like we first started the band, and then later in when we were 16, 17, we wrote a full length, just like you did. And when we wrote the full length, I think is when we wrote the song called "The Party Scene," and it kind of, I think structurally, music structure wise, and also kind of musicianship wise, the guitar part and everything, and even the melody, everything was like kind of elevated from before. And, you know, the chorus sounded like a chorus. The verses sounded like they should be verses, and all the lyrics made sense, and there was a story. And I think, you know, before that, we're kind of like, I think the songs, like, you know, I don't necessarily know if they meant much, you know, like the lyrics were kind of all over the place, and like a chorus might sound more like a bridge or something. And so I think that was the first time kind of
that's what happened to me
realizing.
all the time. Yeah, it's just like I'm stuck writing bridges for life. I think that's all I can do.
Hey, the bridge is one of the most important parts of a song. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
It's true.
It's important because it means you're coming to the end, so you got to keep everyone's attention.
Alex is like the king of bridges. He loves writing a bridge. So
good luck with everything. I'm so stoked to see what you do next. And thanks for taking the time with us today, man.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you
we
so
got to follow
much.
your work and see
Nice
what you work on.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening too.
Well, good luck with everything. Take care.